Nothing like ruining Friday night at MSG for a bunch of Knicks fans, chuckled at LFG Heat, roughly echoing the mixed waves of anticipation and anxiety sweeping through fans as the Heat, without key players like Bam and Harrow, prepared to face the Knicks. The tip-off was met with nervous optimism from Heat supporters, hoping for redemption after a recent loss, and a shared worry over rebounding, woes exemplified by comments like, "Rebounds are our kryptonite." The first quarter set a fast-paced tone, but frustration soon emerged. Karl Anthony Towns' uncanny self-pass left fans incredulous. "What the fuck, you can't do that," exclaimed user Simone, amidst lamentations over rebounding disparities and playful jabs like, "Just came to say that prime fucking sucks that live sports broadcasts." The internal seesaw of emotions continued into the second quarter. Norman's scoring prowess received cheers of, "Norman is really a fucking bucket," but the thread also buzzed with critique. Despite the lack of aggression on the boards by players like Ware, whose lackluster energy drew sharp criticism, Ware has no energy whatsoever. Fans kept spirits up with quips like, "I think Ware is finally digging into that competitiveness." Apparent inconsistencies in refereeing sparked uproar just before halftime. Fan at HeatFan123 noted, "Crazy how the refs completely changed this game," while at Big Boss 5050 raged, "Foul on JJJ before the pass, foul on Ware on the dunk, no whistle, fucking unbelievable." Fans repeatedly cursed the officials and veered off into humorous tangents like, "Eat shit SVG," directed at Stan Van Gundy. Re-emerging from halftime, the energy was charged. Jovic's efforts drew intense scrutiny and bitter remarks. Jovic's body language is terrible. The fans' tone walked a line between skepticism and mild hope. "What Jovic can we get today?" Looks 50-50 so far. As the game neared its climax, rebounding issues became sore points. Fan Huma joked ironically about the rebounds. "Ball always finds Mitchell Robinson despite being boxed out," while simmering anger peaked in outcries like, "Grab a fucking rebound, holy shit." Against this backdrop of exasperated calls for defensive hustle, other remarks touched humorously on Josh Hart's antics. "All my homies hate Josh Hart." Fourth quarter adrenaline saw tempers flaring as the scoreboard wavered with each possession, influenced heavily by perceived officiating errors. Comments on the thread like, "If the refs don't fuck us every chance they get, we not in this hole," showcased fans' collective ire. Ultimately, despite frustrations over refereeing and reoccurring defensive lapses, the resilience of depleted Heat roster was a narrative triumph. Fan love at /basketballguy captured sentiment aptly, "Win or lose, I just love this fucking team," resonating strongly in the final buzzer's wake. The anticipation around Bam and Harrow's return was palpable, with @Save the Whales optimistically declaring, "Adding Bam and Harrow actually fixes pretty much most the problems we've seen."